outside. Hey, we got that great downpour rain, late morning yesterday. Justin's going to give us a preview if we can expect that again today and what to expect not just this weekend, but later in the week. Things are looking real nice when it comes to temperatures being on the lower side and also more rain in sight.
Live from KSAT 12, Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. It's 6 a.m. on this Friday, July 19th. Hey, guys, it is Justin and I holding down the fort this morning because I know it's July. Everyone takes their vacations. What I'm enjoying, though, Justin, is the vacation we've had from the triple digits and the heat that last year's summer brought us. And now we're seeing a good chance for rain throughout the week.
It's been an interesting July. I think it's about to get more interesting, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. And with this outage this morning, I'm curious how many people are just calling it a day.
Well, I know, I've been texting a lot of friends that are up early, and I'm like, guys, you should just not work from home. Like, a lot of places with this CrowdStrike Windows PC outage, they're like, hey, you can't work from home, bring your laptops in so they can get reset.
Some people are just pulling the covers up, but I'm good.
I wish we could do the same, but we got important things to talk about this rain.
We do, and the rain right now, if we're seeing any on radar, is going to be off to our east. So between San Antonio and Houston, there's some pretty good storms affecting places like Howardsville. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. You're getting some lightning and thunder and heavy rain. And what I don't want to leave out is our friends off to the west, Eagle Pass. You've got a nice thunderstorm right over top of you, and it's kind of training a little bit, so you can pick up some good rain there, place that needs the rain. And if you're in Eagle Pass this morning or Howardsville, and you got some pictures of the rainfall, send it in to our KSAT Connect. We'd love to see what you're seeing out there. As far as San Antonio is concerned, again, that's just ground clutter. We're not seeing any rain here. And there's a little closer look at that rain around Howardsville. Pretty heavy this morning with lots of lightning strikes. For San Antonio, expect a clean commute as far as weather is concerned. And then we add in a 20% chance of rain this afternoon. We'll top out at 96. It will feel hotter than that because the humidity will be rather thick. If you're planning out your weekend, 97 Saturday, pretty quiet other than a stray storm or two, and then we pick up the rain chances just a little bit by Sunday evening. But it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday where things really ramp up. We'll talk more about that coming up. But we've been tracking what's going on in the traffic department this morning, and there are some slowdowns, especially out near O'Connor. 90 in Nogalitos is fine, Sarah, but looks like it's that one slowdown on the northeast side that got Alex kind of tied up a little bit.
Right. Yeah. He was 35, O'Connor, Thousand Oaks area. So, Alex, I know you were gridlocked for at least 10 minutes. Looks like you're smooth sailing now. So where are you, and where did that breakup finally, let you guys go free and that red line turned green?
Yeah, so 35 southbound, it started to end right there at that 35 and 410 interchange on the northeast side. So that's where it broke up. All the lanes pretty much started moving again. And there's really no explanation that I have. They just opened up out of nowhere. So I'm assuming crews were just picking up barrels because it opened up again and all lanes were open. So again, it took me about 30 minutes to get through that area. It should be faster now because, like I said, all lanes are open. And now I've made my way to the downtown area. This has absolutely no issues. So I'm going to keep on driving, Sarah. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Alex, you're probably right. It was construction. That's my route into work. And I did see some construction where they're making a new on-ramp to that 35-410 interchange. They're probably just picking up overnight. Okay. The big talker this morning, a widespread Microsoft outage disrupting flights, banks, media outlets, and companies around the world. Our Devin Karp joins us now, looking to how it all started. So, Devin, I've been texting one of my girlfriends who's flying into San Antonio this morning from LaGuardia, and she's like, my flight's been okay, but the security line and TSA, even with pre-check, she's like, it's the longest she's ever seen. And so it's really impacting everyone.
Yeah, it's not just places like us, by the way. We've had to work to keep on air. Thankfully, our engineers and IT team have been able to help us stay on your airwaves, but this is going global. It's a crazy thing that's happening. Escalating disruptions have continued hours after the company said it was gradually fixing an issue. Now, this is affecting Microsoft 365 apps and services. The website Down Detector, which tracks user reported internet outages recorded growing outages at airlines including American and Delta, and in services like Visa, ADT Security, and Amazon. The FAA says Airlines United, America, Delta, and Allegiant have all been grounded. However, according to the San Antonio International Airport's website, few of our flights have been disrupted here so far. Only a few are showing up as delayed or canceled. Now, news outlet Worldwide reported that telecommunication providers, banks, and media broadcasters have also been disrupted as they lost access to those computer systems, including people working from home. Even us here at KSAT have been affected. However, our awesome team of IT experts and engineers have figured out how to keep our services for you up and running. Now, we're going to be following this all throughout the day as it develops. A user on X posted a screenshot of alert from CrowdStrike saying the company was aware of reports and crashes on Windows hosts. CrowdStrike has not yet responded to a request for comment. Sarah?
Devin, thank you for staying on top of this. Now to another developing story. San Antonio police have arrested a fourth and final suspect for a 2023 murder of two men. So that suspect, Austin Hartnett, SAPD arrested him at a southeast apartment complex yesterday. Earlier this week, SAPD arrested a man named Michael Trevino for the same murder. So two other men connected to this incident were arrested previously on separate federal charges. All four of them are charged with capital murder and tampering with evidence. And today marks 1 year since 12 migrants were found in a tractor trailer off I-35 near Von Armies. So they were found huddled together in the back of a stolen 18-wheeler in South Bexar County on July 19th of 2023. EMS crews at the scene said the two women and two men were okay. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office also detained the driver that night when this happened. So this is just one story of suspected human smuggling, and nonprofits like the Refugee and Immigrant Center for Education and Legal Services warn that more incidents could still happen.
Our border policies aren't going to stop people from coming and seeking safety. Folks will get to that point of desperation where they're going to take more and more risks.
It's also been 1 month since President Biden dropped an executive order limiting asylum seekers. Data from U.S. Customs and Border Protection shows arrests for illegally crossing the border from Mexico has dropped by 29% in June.
With faith and devotion, I proudly accept your nomination for President of the United States. Tonight I ask for your partnership, for your support, and I am humbly asking for your vote. I want your vote. Going to make our country great again.
A lot of eyes on the RNC last night, and former President Donald Trump, officially the Republican Party's nominee for president, on the final night of the Republican National Convention. He described how he narrowly survived an attempt on his life, telling the audience in his first speech since the attack that he was only there by, quote, the grace of Almighty God. He then pivoted back to his criticisms of the Biden administration and described what he called an invasion of migrants over the southern border.
Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
So with the RNC wrapping up, the spotlight now shifts to the Democrats. ABC News is reporting that former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has privately told some House Democrats that she believes President Biden is more receptive to hearing calls for him to step aside, and those conversations could push him to make a decision soon. A top White House communications official calls a report of Biden planning to withdraw, quote, fan fiction. So we'll see what happens there. If you have an election-related question between now and November, we have all the answers and much more on our Vote 2024 webpage. Take out your phone, open your camera app, scan this QR code that you see on your page there. It's gonna take you straight to the KSAT Vote 2024 page. Right now, KSAT.com, we have a busy weekend coming up across San Antonio. We start with the Central Cultural Atzlan celebrating its 47th anniversary with El Gran Dia de los Artistas tomorrow. The event will feature an artisan market showcasing original works by local artists. live painting and art demonstrations. There will also be fine art exhibits, live music, and poetry performances at 1-hour intervals throughout the day. Meanwhile, the 12th annual Kickin' for a Cure is tomorrow and will bring in 3 90s and 2000s country music stars. Jody Messina, John Michael Montgomery, and Sarah Evans will all perform at San Antonio Freeman Coliseum Expo Hall. This country music benefit is held every July to raise funds for awareness and for a Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of South Central Texas. For a link for tickets, just head to KSAT.com. It is 6:10 and 79 degrees. After the break, organizations throughout San Antonio working hard to make sure students have enough school supplies before everything starts in August. How you can save money on back-to-school shopping. We just saw that video. It was probably shot yesterday during that big downpour we had around, 10:30 to maybe 1, 2 o'clock. It was really nice. And Justin has some good news when it comes to rain and lower temperatures throughout the week. In this morning's KSAT Kids segment, summer may be in full swing, but lots of people are already thinking about the start of the upcoming school year. So let's look at some of the events underway, things you need to know as your kiddos get ready to head back to the classroom. So let's start with something kids are asking their parents about: school supplies. Several organizations around town are working to make sure students have what they need for the new school year. So the San Antonio Police Officers Association, Blue Cares Department, is one of those groups. They are partnering with Coldwell Banker and Deanne Harper Realtors to collect school supplies. They held their annual Stuff the Bus school supply drive yesterday with the goal of the annual drive to round up a busload of school supplies to support the local community. They are asking you to help stuff the bus.
A lot of our police officers are born and raised here in San Antonio, so that's what we want to give back to the communities that we came from. We won't forget where we came from, and that's what we're doing with this.
The event, don't worry, there's still time to donate and stuff the bus. We have all the ways you can help on KSAT.com. And events like this are so important because back to school shopping can be expensive. That is especially true if you have more than one child. Experts say the first thing to do before you shop is to take inventory. So here are some things to keep in mind before from a smart shopping expert. So let's take a listen.
Your child may have a perfectly fine backpack that just needs to be run through the wash. They may have school supplies in that backpack that have not been used or in good condition to use again. Have them try on all their clothes and then make your list from there, because it doesn't make sense to go out and buy a bunch of things that you don't need.
So she also says buying clothes secondhand can save money. I'm a big fan of that. It also helps save the environment. And don't forget, we do have some tax-free days when you can buy school supplies without paying state sales taxes. Finally, she likes the idea of giving kids a gift card so they can buy their own school supplies and clothes and learning about spending and budgeting. Love that idea. So check this out. College students can save big with several deals. Locations and subscriptions offer discounts to help students save some money, whether you are just entering college or close to graduating. These deals can help. KSAT has compiled a list of companies offering college students discounts on products and subscriptions. Just look for the story on our website. Also on KSAT.com, you can get your kids ready for the first day of school because KSAT has compiled all the Bexar County and surrounding school districts back to school start dates. You can find that complete list on our website. And don't forget, you can find all kinds of educational content also on KSAT.com under the KSAT Kids section. All right, it's 6:17, 79 degrees. We're going to take a look outside with TransGuide. We're really depending right now on the TransGuide cameras for updates and also our Alex Gomez on the roads for updates, because I was talking to Justin. We keep checking the text.incident page, and it looks like they might have been impacted by this CrowdStrike because it's really not updating this morning. Yep. Earlier, Alex we are tossing to Alex, right? Yeah? We going to drive cam? Okay. Yeah, earlier, Alex, you said that was that construction area on southbound 35 that had you backed up for about 10 minutes. Where are you headed now?
Well, right now I made my first round around downtown. Downtown traffic is pretty much up to speed right now. No issues there, and I made my way more west. Right now I'm on 151 westbound near Military Drive, and there's no issues here either. I mean, we got low traffic volume, and the weather is nice. We got dry roads. I hear the rain might be coming this weekend. You know what? That's all right, because my Amazon Prime Day package came in yesterday, Sarah. I got my DVD in the mail. I'll be staying indoors.
Wait, you ordered a DVD?
Yeah, you did.
What DVD did you order?
60% off.
You embarrassed now?
It's a movie called Tenet. It's a Christopher Nolan movie. It's got mixed reviews, but I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad someone's keeping the DVD business alive still. Doing God's work out there, Alex.
Wow,
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that it's a good weekend. Maybe chill and watch DVD.
Wait, hold on. Can we talk about something?
What?
Justin texted me a picture yesterday of his window that his dog jumped through and broke. Is she okay?
She's okay. We had her checked out. She's all right, thankfully. But yes, tall squirrel got a little excited.
It's wild.
Things happen, you know what I'm saying? It keeps you on your toes. Life keeps you on your toes. And this CrowdStrike thing, I was just looking at this on Twitter. George Kurtz, who is the CEO of CrowdStrike, said they're actively working with customers. It was caused by a single defect in a single content update for Windows hosts. So it's just a Windows thing, but they're actively working to
Right. So they're saying it wasn't a cyber attack. It wasn't security attack. Everyone's data is okay. It's just, if you're working from home this morning and you have to go in, maybe just, stay in.
What a week, right?
And a good weekend to stay in, or the week because of this rain.
Next week looks really active. So let's jump into first the radar. I want to show actually rainfall totals from yesterday. We talked about, we did get some rain from some showers and storms. It kind of died out once they made it to San Antonio. We only picked up 0.07 of an inch here. But there were some good numbers up in the Hill Country. Fredericksburg, Kerrville picked up about 1/4 of an inch. San Marcos was the big winner, 2.65. But this is just the start of things, okay? We're going to get more opportunities for some showers and storms. Already seeing some this morning. Not in San Antonio. That's ground clutter, so we're not getting any rain here. But there are some good storms out near Hallettsville. Showers and lightning and thunder, all the stuff this morning there. We also have some storms out near Eagle Pass. So to our west and to our east. And you look at the futurecast, it does show that those storms probably die down, but by the afternoon, we'll get some additional showers and storms flaring up. This is 215, shows some activity starting to bubble up. I think it's generally going to be south of Highway 90, south of Interstate 10, but even here in San Antonio, there is a small opportunity for some storms today. Not like yesterday, but 20% is what we're shooting for. So the forecast today, noontime 90. Feels like number will be up near 100 for sure. And then we add in that 20% chance of rain by the afternoon. 96 is the forecast high. Then as we go forward, this is the outlook for July 25th through July 29th, basically to finish out the month. And the odds of us seeing below average temperatures are actually very high. And I agree with this. It is going to be a good stretch for us, especially when you compare it to last year where we were at 100 plus almost every day. Reason why our heat high is going to be way out to the west. So places like San Francisco, Portland, they're going to be dealing with some pretty hot weather. But an area of low pressure, drifting upper low, plus a boundary, plus good moisture, all works its way into Texas and then just kind of sits there. And that means we're going to get rain chances each and every day next week. It's not going to be rainy all day every day, but you'll get those scattered downpours and they'll be quite widespread. And if you get some rain, it should be pretty heavy. So this is, again, an encouraging forecast. 40% Monday, but we up it to a 60% chance Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And you look at the rainfall potential. Widespread area here where you can see up to 3 inches from San Antonio over to Houston and locally. I think, and this, by the way, that's over 7 days. So that's cumulative, but it's again, encouraging. 92 Monday, upper 80s potentially Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with those better rain chances. This weekend, though, looks okay. 20% chance Saturday, 97, 95 on Sunday. We'll be right back.
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like I was losing interest in the things I love. Then I found a chance to let in the light.
Discover Capilita. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Capilita is proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Caplyta can cause serious side effects. Call your doctor about sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks in young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Report fever, confusion, or stiff muscles which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements which may be permanent. Common side effects include sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, and dry mouth. These aren't all the side effects.
In the darkness of bipolar 1 and 2 depression, Caplyta can help you let in the light. Ask your doctor about Caplyta. Find savings and support at caplyta.com.
Okay, you're not officially a Spurs player until you're welcomed in San Antonio by a new mural, and that's exactly what Chris Paul was welcomed with, created by a street artist, Colton Valentine. So Paul is a 12-time NBA All-Star and signed a one-year deal to play with the Spurs this season. When Valentine heard about CP3 coming to the Alamo City, he said it was a no-brainer. He had to paint this mural.
He understands the importance of nurturing the relationship of the youth, which is what this mural does as well.
Okay, you can find the mural at the corner of San Pedro Avenue and West Cypress Street. And I know a lot of people, they like to go take the Instagram photos with all the new Spurs murals. So you're officially a Spur once you get a mural in San Antonio. We love it. Go Spurs, go, and welcome Chris Paul. 627 and 79 degrees. Taking a live look out with Drive Cam. Alex Gomez really helping us out this morning because it's just Justin and I in the studio. If you've noticed, everyone is off enjoying vacation. And hopefully so many people are on vacation. You're not going to have a bad commute this morning, other than a slowdown that Alex encountered at 35 southbound in the northeast area. He's going to be giving us an update on the roads as he is our eyes out there this morning. We'll be right back. Taking a live look outside, 6:30 this morning. Hey, it's super humid out there because you can almost feel the rain that is coming our way. Maybe a little bit today, but really over the weekend, throughout the week. Best news, it's lowering those temps for us. Justin is going to have our forecast for us in just a bit. Good morning at 6:30 on your Friday, July 19th. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us. Hey guys, it's just Justin and I here this morning. A lot of people on vacation. Probably a good time to take vacation, Justin, because of this CrowdStrike outage. I was texting my girlfriend who's flying in from New York to San Antonio. She's like, oh, I'm fine. I'm like, girlfriend. And then she's like, oh my gosh, the screen just says recovering.
Yes.
She's like, there's no updates. It's chaos at the airport.
I believe it.
And so a lot of these systems, when you're looking up flights or any, like even TxDOT, any incidents out there, the computer systems haven't really updated yet. So if you're working from home, your best bet is to come into the office or maybe just take the day off.
Just take the day off. Just take it off. It's Friday. Hopefully they'll get everything back up and running soon. It sounds like they are making some progress.
Right.
So it's good there. Speaking of making progress, I think it's going to get much better as we get into next week when we're talking the forecast. Today, look, it hasn't been bad, but it gets even better. 96 degrees today. We'll have a 20% chance of rain this afternoon. Otherwise, just partly cloudy and hot. And if you plan out your weekend, know that Saturday is going to be fairly quiet, 20%, 97. Pretty typical summer day, but things start to change on Sunday. That's when we start to get that pattern change. We up the rain chances just a little bit, 95, and then next week, those rain chances really start to kick in. We do have some activity on the radar this morning. It's for the most part east of us, but folks around Howattsville getting some storms this morning in the western suburbs of Houston, also getting some pretty good rain. Here's a little closer look. The heavy rain is just on your doorstep there in Howattsville. Shiner, you picked up a little bit of rain this morning, and rain just to the north of Cuero. And very quickly, wanted to touch on the fact that Eagle Pass got a nice little thunderstorm just a little while ago. Things are starting to push off to the south and southwest there. We're going to talk much more about our rain chances ahead coming up here in just a couple minutes, but we've got to just here, and I believe Alex is out and about. This is TransGuide first, though. 90 at General McMullen, 1604 O'Connor. Everything's looking pretty quiet this morning, Sarah.
Pretty quiet. A lot of people on vacation this morning. Any more incidents? I know you had that barrel pickup, construction pickup on 35 southbound in the O'Connor area. Everything looking okay now, Alex?
Yeah, everything is great right now, Sarah. This is going to be 1604 eastbound right at KSAT. Nothing out of the ordinary over here, but I am going to drive on 1604 all the way back to the northeast side because the first round last hour, that took me about a 30-minute delay to get through that area, 35 south near Thousand Oaks. So on the map right now, it's actually showing green. So it looks like it wrapped up. Again, I'm going to head that way. Hopefully I make it because that's pretty far. So we'll see what happens, Sarah.
Hey, the best news is, Alex, you got that beautiful sunrise shot. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much. Okay, to our top story this morning. We chatted about it at the top of the show a little bit. A Microsoft outage has crippled airports, businesses, and government services around the world. The disruption involves the cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike. Microsoft, which is a CrowdStrike client, says it was investigating an issue preventing users from accessing apps and services. Even us here at KSAT, we have been affected. However, our amazing team of engineers and IT have figured out how to keep our services up and running to make sure you guys get the latest news. But right now, we want to get to some late breaking news going on in the southwest part of downtown. So San Antonio police are on the scene of a deadly shooting. This scene unfolding on Nogalitos Street near Division Avenue. Devin Karp is out there. He just got to the scene. So, Devin, what can you tell us?
Yes, Sarah, good morning. Now, we just got out here, so some of the details are still a little bit sparse, but take a look behind me at some of the work police are still doing. They say they got 2 calls around 5:50 a.m. this morning, one for an argument, and then after that, another for a shooting. Now, when they got here, they found a male in his late 40s who was deceased with a gunshot wound to the head. Now, this investigation is still ongoing, and they said they're going to be out here for several more hours taking care of the traffic, trying to collect evidence. So, if you're planning on heading this way, might want to start looking at a new route. Now, they say information is still very sparse for this shooting, so if you have anything you know, you're asked to contact SAPD. For now, I'm going to send it back to you, Sarah, as we continue to learn more.
Devin, thank you for staying on top of that with us. For the second time in 3 days, someone hit a gas main line in Floresville. So Tuesday's hit led to an explosion that leveled a nearby home that you just saw on your screen there. So thankfully, there was no explosion yesterday. A fiber optic company hit that gas main on Tuesday that led to leveling that house there you see. No one was hurt in that explosion. So Thursday's gas main hit was also caused by a company, but no word yet on the name of the company or if it was the same one involved in Tuesday's explosion.
We're going to work with their insurance company to see how quick we can get the citizens assisted.
So the city says it's working to figure out who will pay for the damages from that first gas main hit. The victims who have questions are being told to call Floresville's City Hall. Before we go to break, it's like the real life spin on the Christmas classic, The Holiday. You know that movie where Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, they switch houses over the holidays. Well, that home swapping trend growing in popularity, mostly because it can apparently save you a lot of money. Stephanie Cerna talked with someone from right here in San Antonio who's been home swapping for years and tells us if you are willing to open up your home to travelers, you can vacation without the big cost of a hotel.
Barcelona, Italy, and Boston. Those are just some of the places that Karen got to stay at a low cost because of home exchange. Are these some of the places that
yes, right, yeah.
Oh my goodness, show me.
Well, I usually try and put the most recent. My best home exchange tour went to Barcelona, and so this was from the south of Spain.
Karen Rowe has been home swapping since right before the pandemic. She has stayed at a flat in Barcelona for about 10 days, and she's been able to stay at other expensive places like Boston for a longer period of time at no cost for lodging. She can do this because of companies like Home Exchange that list homes available to swap and charge an annual membership fee. What would you say to people who are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have strangers in your house?
You have to realize that you'll be staying in their house. You know, they'll take the same care of my house that I will try and take of theirs. And it'll, allow for a nice vacation at a low cost if you're willing to open up your house to do that.
Karen has hosted about a dozen people so far, and she says she really doesn't have to make big changes to her home. Aside from taking out some personal items out of her drawers and locking up her documents and taking her children's pictures down.
Show me what you might have to change when you know someone's coming in. What do you have to change about your home?
Sure. When I have a home exchanger, I have a pre-printed thing with the Wi-Fi password and a lot of information about how to get local things. I'm near the Pearl District, so some restaurants at the Pearl I like. I give them a couple of maps. So I don't drink coffee, but I bought this coffee maker and I just set it out with a welcome note and some coffee for the guests, and then sometimes the pastries for meteor or praline, something like that.
Karen tells us she also likes that home exchange works on a point system. So every time she takes a trip, it does not have to be an even swap. She can use her points to stay somewhere else.
I often host guests in my house while I'm out of town somewhere else and acquire points and then use those points to stay somewhere in the home exchange system.
And with her property in the West Fort neighborhood close to downtown San Antonio and the Pearl District, Karen says she has acquired quite a few points after having dozens of guests stay at her home over the years. Stephanie Cerna, KSAT 12 News.
Thanks, Steph. I don't think that's for me, but if it's for you, it saves you money, right? 639, 79 degrees. Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream, and it's not summer without a little bit of ice cream. We'll meet with a social media creator who's found Texas brands. Shocker, Texas brands are tasty, right? That are both affordable and tasty.
What is summertime without ice cream? Well, on today's Friday Finds, we are talking with Texas social media creator Emily Hill. Emily, you have had the heroic task of finding out as many flavors and trying them all out. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Yeah, ice cream is one of my favorite things to talk about.
So first, let's talk about Bluebell. Everyone's talking about the new flavor. I'm hearing it's a hit.
Oh my gosh, yes. The new flavor is cookies and cream cheesecake. It just dropped this last week. It's already in HEB and pints and half gallons. It's kind of like cookies and cream ice cream, but with a cheesecake base ice cream flavor, and also some cheesecake chunks in there. So it's pretty good. You guys need to check it out.
All right, let's talk about affordable brands, some Texas homemade brands. What are you finding?
Yeah, I mean, so the most affordable is going to be Creamy Creations at HEB, and they have a Texas campfire flavor that I think is just perfect for summer. It's a chocolate base with kind of a chocolate s'mores ice cream with peanut butter cups in it. So that's a great one. There's also Teo Gelato is a local Texas brand I really recommend. It's going to run you around $5 a pint, but it's high quality gelato and it's really amazing.
Okay, and like we mentioned, you have been really doing your ice cream homework, and you have found a few brands that maybe we're not so familiar with, but we should try.
My current favorite is this brand called Boba Ice Cream. It's lactose free, but you would never know it. It's amazing. It has little tapioca boba balls in it, but they stay really sticky. It doesn't get freeze or anything. Ube s'mores is their most popular flavor, but I really love the double espresso. There's also the strawberry shortcake flavor I highly recommend. I am buzzing about this, and that is currently in HEB.
All right, well, thank you so much, Emily, for sacrificing all those calories to bring us this report. You can follow her on Instagram at Texas Grocery Finds Emily. Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Bluebell Rocky Road. What about you?
I'm a chocolate chip cookie dough kind of guy. But you know what? Ice cream pairs well with a DVD.
And we know who likes to order DVD.
Yes, we do. We'll get to our friend Alex here in just a second.
Giving him a hard time about ordering.
Man, he's the best.
Yeah.
We're just messing with him. But as we look out at TransGuide, you see traffic is flowing pretty well in all spots this morning. And Alex has been out on the roads, and he hasn't reported really any big issues, but he did get a good sunrise earlier.
Alex?
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, that's a big morning perk of just having the morning commute and driving, because you get that good view, you get that good sunrise. So it's not too high and it's not too low right now, dry road. So this is going to be 1604 eastbound at Bulverde Road. I'm almost to that 35 southbound area. So when I get there, I'll be able to see if we still have that construction delay. But on the maps, I'm not seeing it there anymore, Sarah.
Yeah, we're not seeing anything on our end either. Alex, really helping us out this morning, because it's just Justin and I holding down the fort. So, Alex, thank you for being our eyes out on the road.
I'm glad to see it's pretty quiet Friday.
Yeah.
Weather-wise, it is too. We're not seeing much out there. We've got some showers and storms off to our east, a couple off to our west, but nothing here in San Antonio. So there's the authority radar once again. And yes, there is some green there around San Antonio, but that's ground clutter, so that's not any rain. And you saw there with Alex's shot, we've just got partly cloudy skies. You go further east on I-10, though, that's where you do run into some of these storms. Pretty hefty storms, in fact, right around Howattsville, just the east of Howattsville. So in Lavaca County, we are getting actually some pretty decent rainfall. We'll keep an eye on this. Nothing severe, but you're hearing the thunder for sure if you're watching us from Howattsville this morning. I think that's kind of the one area where we're going to have any issues this morning. Here's a look at the futurecast, and as we project out into the future here, those storms should die down, and by the afternoon we'll get a few more popping up. I think San Antonio to the south, so south of Highway 90, south of Interstate 10, that'll be kind of the favorite area if we're going to get any of these brief pop-ups, but they'll be few and far between. I'm going to keep rain chances at 20% here in San Antonio, and I think if you're watching in the Hill Country, your rain chances are probably even lower than that, but at least you did get some rain yesterday. Forecast, clouds, few clouds this morning, noontime 90, and then we make our way up to 96 with that 20% chance of rain during the afternoon and a pretty light east-southeasterly wind. I know a lot of people are heading down to the coast this weekend, and it looks good down there. Temperatures being the upper 80s. Smooth waters, really not a big issue there. Rip currents, I didn't see were a real big issue. And the water temperature is at 85 to 87, so it's warm, but actually better than it has been in the previous weeks. Want to show you the drought monitor real quick. This is not the new one. We get a new one that comes in here in about an hour or so, and we'll update this, but I'm curious to see where we stand, because we have gotten some rain, so we might be able to chip away at this part of the drought, which is extreme. I don't know about Del Rio, though. We haven't got much rain out there yet. I'm hoping that we can chip away at this part a little bit more as we get into next week with good rain chances, not only here in San Antonio, but area-wide. We're going to get a bit of a pattern change, and it sets up well for us. So over the weekend, isolated 20 to 30%, but by Monday, and especially Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we up the rain chances. I think we could see some pockets of heavy rain. And this pattern is going to stick with us, I think, through much of next week. So what a way to end July. Here's the rainfall potential. And what I'll point out here is this is over the next 7 days. So this is a cumulative number, but it covers a large geographical area where rainfall could be fairly plentiful. And the reason for that, we'll have an upper level low and just an unsettled pattern. And again, a fairly large geographical area. So up to 3 inches potentially when it's all said and done here around San Antonio and much of the area. That's what we have to look forward to. Extended forecast 97 Saturday, 95 Sunday, and there you see the good rain chances next week. Also brings temperatures down. We're talking upper 80s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which is pretty incredible. I love to see this, and it's been a long time coming, quite honestly.
I love it. Real quick, your dog doing okay?
She's doing all right, yeah. Little incident yesterday, but she's much better. Poor pig.
Yeah, Justin texted me a picture of a broken window, said his dog jumped through it.
Squirrels.
Yeah,
they get them every time, but yes, she is. I'm happy to report she's doing okay.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Justin. All right, 6:50, 79 degrees. Let's take a live look outside. Earlier, Alex almost had a beautiful sunrise. Sun is out, starting a beautiful day on this kind of quirky Friday. We're off to a weird start with that CrowdStrike mishap. Hey, but we'll be right back with the last look at traffic.
Good morning, I'm Devin Karp with KSAT 12 News. On the scene of a deadly shooting. Right now we're at Nogalitos Street in the corner of Division Avenue. Now take a look behind me. You can still see police doing some of their work, continuing on with the investigation. Now here's what we know about the situation. Police say they got 2 different calls at about 5:50 this morning. One of them for an argument and the second one for a shooting. Once they arrived to the scene, they found a male in his late 40s with a gunshot wound to the head, found deceased. Now they're still working on the investigation, and they say not much is known at this time, but they are going to be set up here at this street for a little while. So if you're planning your morning commute, might want to try to go around Nogalitos and the Division right now. Now they say they're still waiting to hear more information. They didn't get much from the caller, so if you happen to know anything, go ahead and give SAPD a call. For now, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio. Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, thank you. That might be the only really area where we're seeing any incident. and that's southwest of downtown where Devon is. But out in the main roads on the highways, not seeing any backups this morning. Only at 35 southbound earlier this morning, but I think it's cleared up. Alex Gomez out on the roads for us. Did you make it back out to 35 area?
I did. I just got here right now. So this is 35 southbound. I just passed IKEA, but 1604 was looking great. That's where I came from. Last hour, this area had about a 30-minute delay. That doesn't seem like the case anymore. Even the maps are showing green. So I think when it comes to construction, we're all in the clear. Have a good weekend and TGIF, Sarah.
Absolutely, Alex. And, enjoy your weekend. Go enjoy that DVD that you ordered on Amazon Prime Day. He's the last guy keeping the DVDs
70% off.
Hey, that's a deal.
Hey, I'm with you, Alex.
We love a good deal. I know Justin Horn does.
I do. I did take
Can we talk about the vacuum cleaner you bought?
No, I'm not. Anyway, 96 degrees today, 20% chance of rain. We're going to get a 20% chance tomorrow, too. So just some isolated stuff. And then by Sunday, we start to get that pattern change. And I think our rain chances go up some 30%. It's next week that really jumps off the page. 80s potentially. And I think just about every day next week, we're going to see that potential for downpours. It's not going to be a situation where it rains every day, all day. But it's going to be widespread on the radar. I think we're going to get a lot of use out of our authority radar next week. And if after all is said and done, by maybe the end of the work week, I think we could be looking at 2 to 3 inches of rain in a widespread area. And I was kind of thinking back, it has been a long, long time since we can say good rain in a widespread area, and that's encouraging.
Such good news. Thank you, Justin.
Yes.
Holding down the fort together. Hey, we'll be right back.